We live in an amazing place here in Colorado. God has given us amazing diversity of habitats, of animals, of landscape. It is such a privilege to live here.
God's creation isn't just humans. God created the animals and the plants, and it is all His creation. God called it all good.
Jesus, when He walked on this earth, He had to rely on air and water and the food that was provided. I mean, He lived as we lived. Because Jesus was us, then we need to be like Jesus, and He calls us to love one another, which I broaden not only humans, but also creation.
In 2010, one of our parishioners had the idea to use the vacant land behind their church as a community garden to help feed food banks in the local community. So what started as 16 plots 15 years ago now includes the half acre you see behind us.
God has given us this amazing gift that we're able to enjoy and to live in.
But also charged us the responsibility of caring for it, and that's where Creation Care comes in.
Our Creation Care ministry started in 2022 when we had an individual who had a vision for going carbon neutral with our property. And from there, we grew into a ministry that addressed the spiritual and educational piece, as well as the practical piece of Creation Care.
What I've learned is that it's not about the big wow, it's about getting people involved in doing little things.
Being good stewards is not to take advantage of creation, but to be able to share the gift of creation with everybody. As I understand the theological concept that's found in Genesis, that tending is actually a role that was experienced in temple worship. It's an act of worship, it's an act of ministry. So part of our worship is to care for God's creation, to till the ground, and then share it with those who are in need.
It's a concept that we're still trying to define and build programs around, but it's a responsibility that's been with us since the beginning of time.
Our Earth is facing unprecedented difficulties because of extraction of resources. We see habitats that are being destroyed. We see air being polluted. We see climate change going on.
I think most people don't realize the impact that our way of life has on the environment and on people who are living on the other side of the earth. And for those who do realize how much damage we have done, there can be a loss of hope. But when you start this work, it restores hope. When you start looking at all of the things we have achieved, we do have within our means the power to restore nature.
Conserving water makes a difference. Cleaning up public spaces makes a difference. It's in the little things that we make a change.
Since the garden was begun in 2011 with just a few plots, this year we will surpass 25 tons. That's over 40,000 pounds of food produced for our local communities. Even more impressive to me is that the community plots have donated over 10 tons of food to our local food banks, over 20,000 pounds of healthy, organic fruits and vegetables.
There's a lot going on in the Episcopal Church to help people say, hey, what can we do, not only as individuals, but also in our parishes? Let's explore it together in a spiritual sense, and then let's get outdoors and explore what nature has to show us.
Don't be discouraged by how big a project may look. Don't be discouraged by how small your congregation may be or how much money something may cost. It's incredible to me how far we've come and how much we've gotten done just by addressing one small thing at a time.
This garden is just one example of what's possible all over Colorado, all over our diocese, to use our imagination and our visions to create a better world for our neighbors and nurture creation.
We have a sign out here in the front of the lodge here at Cathedral Ridge, and it says, honor and protect creation. And I think that's what Creation Care is all about.